What's up, everyone? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Here again on another live stream. And how's everyone doing? I'm doing great. It's a great day for a great day. I am a little sleepy. My dog has decided that middle of the night wake up time is now her new thing. So for the past 4 nights, it's been like a 3 a.m., 4 a.m. wake up call. And then after about an hour, she decides she's ready to go back to sleep and, leaves me there awake. So I'm having some coffee, extra caffeine this week. But other than that, I'm doing great. I hope you guys are doing good. You guys are hanging in there. It seems like a bit of a heat wave everywhere. So hopefully everyone's hanging on or hanging in through that heat. But anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. If you're here live, you know the drill. Drop the hashtag Live Squad in the comments. And if you're catching this on the replay later on, drop the word hashtag replay in the comments too, all right? Let me know when it is you're watching this video. All right, so today we're going to be talking about embracing the journey. I mean, you probably caught the drift earlier in the week during my posts and such, so you kind of have an idea of what is going on during today's life, right? It's about setting intentions to help you lose weight, to help you reach your goals, right? Because if you're ready for that healthier and happier you, then it has to start with intentions. All right. This is a powerful practice to help you stay on track, right? To living that life where you feel like you're healthier and happier. And the reason that I'm emphasizing this is because health starts in the mind, right? Everything begins with a thought. And then that thought either goes away or it becomes a feeling that goes into the body. All right, because once there's a feeling, then action follows. And think about it, right? Some thoughts don't become a feeling. Some thoughts just enter your brain and then it just goes away. Like maybe you see someone who has cool shoes, right? Oh, look at those shoes. Pretty shoes. And then boop, gone. Right? You see a weird color car on the freeway and you're like, what is that? Comes in, gone. Right? Never think about it again, never feel it again. But then there's those other thoughts that come into the body because it turns into a feeling. Right? You see someone that you like, or you remember that you haven't spoken to a friend in a while. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, I need to reach out. I need to talk to this person. And why? Because you maybe miss them. You get some feeling of missing them. And it turns into a feeling that goes into the body. But once there's a feeling, action then follows. Think about it, a little deeper now on a day-to-day basis. When you start your day, your alarm goes off. What's the first thing that pops into your mind? I don't want to get up. Right? The alarm's too soon. The alarm went off too soon. You're still tired. You don't want to get on with your day. Right? What is it that you're feeling? Maybe you hate your job and you feel dread. Maybe, you wish it was the weekend already. Alarm's going off Monday morning and you wish it was Saturday morning or Friday night or something, right? You're hoping you didn't have to go to work. Win the lottery and you'll never have to go to work again. All right, so you think about how you wake up. What is it that you think? What is it that you feel immediately after waking up? Right, so if you wake up feeling dreadful to go to work because you hate your job or you hate your boss or whatever it is, that's a feeling that sets into the body. Action isn't going to follow that, right? How does the rest of your day go? You get out of bed, you're grumpy, you don't want to wake up, you make some coffee, hit the freeway, you're driving, some idiot cuts you off, and all of a sudden you're pissed off, right? You get to work now, not only with the dread that you woke up with, but now with the anger of the person that cut you off on the road, right? Get to work, and then you have that coworker, that annoying coworker, never does any work, is just sitting there talking, pissing you off even more, and just adding to it, right? Adding to that feeling that's already been taken on into your body since the moment you woke up. So what ends up happening? It's lunchtime. you're having a crappy day, you're pissed off at the world or annoyed at the world at the very least, stress food is what you end up going with to make you feel better. Right? That coffee, that bagel, maybe that energy drink. This is what happens when you kind of let your brain just do whatever, go wherever, see whatever, right? Without setting these intentions. Intentions define your purpose and they align your actions to your goals. And that's super important because when you set an intention, even if you don't stick with it, right? Like let's say you start off and you have every intention of having a good day, and then you get to work and Betty over there, the coworker, just can't help herself and pisses you off and then ruins your intention. That's okay because you have to start somewhere, right? We're not aiming for perfection here. We're aiming to set an intention. And if you set an intention for a small thing, little by little, it starts growing, right? And taking this domino effect into your life. So I want you to think about that. Look at this little photo right here, right? This is what intentions do. You set that intention, that goal. What do I want today to be like? What do I want today to look like? And that kind of makes your brain come up with a game plan, right? And once your brain comes up with the game plan, that leads to a physical action, right? Because feelings are followed by actions. And you may not have a 100% success rate right off the bat, or you may. But the point is that trying, even taking one step, is success alone. Okay. It's about prioritizing our well-being, right? That's what intentions ultimately do. They don't let our brain just wander off wherever it wants. It sets a laser focus target to say this is where we want to be, our overall well-being. That's a destination. That's the end game right there. The thing is, it's not just about the size of your jeans or a bathing suit that you want to fit into. It's about clarifying the reasons why you want to shed those pounds. Why do you want to have a certain number on the scale? What's the reason behind it? Because that's going to kind of format your intentions. It's not just saying an intention of, I'm going to lose weight today. It's got to be a little bit clearer because your brain doesn't really understand, oh, we're going to lose weight today. What does that mean? Right? Your brain needs an actual code, if you will, right? Our brains are a computer. So if we were coding, we wouldn't just, one sentence, I want a computer that lets me go on the internet, or I want a computer that develops this app. We have to code it, make different lines, different code until we get it to do what we want to do. And it's the same thing with our brain because it's a human computer. It's a living, breathing computer. And if we give it the sentence of today, I want to lose weight, there's not much you can do with that. Right? So you have to find and clarify your real reasons why. Because if you really think about it, we all say all the time, I just want to lose weight. I need to lose weight. I need to lose weight. But we never actually stop to ask ourselves, why? What's the real reason? For example, I'll use me as an example, right? Back in 2016, when I started this journey, all I wanted was to not have a belly. That was it. I want to lose weight because I don't want a belly. But that wasn't necessarily true, right? I didn't want a belly because I wanted to feel better about my body, because I wanted to like it more. I wanted to be okay with seeing myself in photos or in reflections. I wanted to feel healthier, right? Because back then I couldn't climb up a flight of stairs without basically dying because I couldn't breathe. My heart was pounding so hard. And I didn't want to feel that, right? I wanted to be able to run up the stairs. I wanted to be able to go up hills because I wanted to feel good about myself. I wanted to feel healthy. And once I realized that it wasn't just about losing weight, it wasn't just about seeing a number on the scale, things started clicking, right? Because I started setting those intentions. It no longer was, oh, I need to eat a salad because I got to lose weight. And now it was, I want to actually eat a meal that nourishes my body so I can feel healthy, so I can feel good about myself. Because I feel better when I eat my veggies versus when I eat a pizza, right? So we got to find those whys. And additionally, it's nearly impossible to stay positive and stay on track of where you want to go when life keeps throwing lemons at you, right? And what does that mean? That means when Betty at work pisses you off, what's going to happen? That's life throwing a lemon at you, right? It's hard to stay positive and just ignore her and push her aside and keep on your goal, right? Your boss is going to piss you off. Your kids are going to piss you off, right? People on the road are going to piss you off. And how are you going to stay on track to keeping that kind of positive mindset to help you reach your goals, right? If you're not setting clear intentions, is that just going to be a domino effect of this person pissed you off? Now you're angry and annoyed. So now you're passing it on to the next person. And then someone else comes in and adds to that and makes you pissed off and annoyed. And it just keeps going and going and going, right? So setting these clear intentions are going to help you to keep that positive mindset, because when people keep pissing you off and annoying you and you keep getting these pissed off and annoyed feelings within you, that's when you reach for the stress food, right? That stress cheeseburger, that stress pizza, right? But when you're setting these clear intentions, they help to shape your habits and your decisions. But with these setting these intentions, I want you to realize that it gets too easy to get caught up on where you want to be, on that end game, right? You get caught up on the destination. So you could be doing intentions for a month and you not reaching that destination. It's going to start kind of feeling disheartening because you're not there yet, right? It's like when you go on a diet. I don't know about you, but I know when I was dieting and exercise, hitting the gym like 2 hours a day, and I'd go to the gym for like a day and I expected to see the six pack, right? Because I'm exhausted, I'm working out. And then when I didn't have it, I'd get disappointed because I wasn't where I was at yet. I'd finished a 30-day meal plan, and I still wasn't where I wanted to be. I still had to drop those 30 pounds, those 40 pounds. And then I'd get discouraged and I wouldn't want to continue. So then I'd be like, what's the point? And then I'd start binge eating everything that I couldn't have while I was on the diet. But that's because I'm focusing on the destination and not on the journey. When you're focusing on the end game, and that's where you're looking at, right? You're looking into the future. This is where anxiety comes in. Because you start taking away from the journey and you stop seeing the beauty in the journey because you no longer see the journey. You just see that end game where you want to be. And it seems like it's so far away because you're not getting there. So you start getting discouraged. And that kind of ends your progress. So it's this cycle that we keep going on, right? And when we're focusing on the future, we got to remember that energy goes where focus goes. So if your energy's, if you're focused on the future, then energy is going to go there instead of here and now, and just worrying about taking one step at a time. Because it gets too overwhelming when all your focus is going to the destination. Too many things pop up. What do I have to do? Everything that you have to do, the meals, the exercise, everything that you have to do to get to that destination. instead of just worrying, what do I have to do right now? The journey is right now. What choices are you making right now? What are you focusing on? This very second, are you focusing on the future, or are you focusing on what you can just do today? What you can do to get through the next hour? Right now, the present moment, that's where you want to be. Because you can't do anything about 30 days from now. You can't do anything about tonight. You can't be worried about what's going to happen next week when you don't even know what's going to happen in the next hour. So we got to keep our focus on that journey, right? Enjoying it, having fun with it, because that's what's going to get you to your destination, right? If you don't feel good about what you're doing right now to get to your destination, then chances are you're not really going to make your destination. Think of it like a GPS, right? Let's say you scheduled a spa day. You don't know where it is. Your friend referred you. You know that it's on Main Street, but you don't know where. Main Street's big. So you just set out and you're like, well, I know where Main Street is, so I'm going to find it. And you head out there without a GPS. How long is it going to take you to find the place? Are you even going to be able to find it? Or are you going to be driving in circles for hours trying to find this place? And eventually, are you going to give up and just go to some random spa that you drove by, an hour ago looking for the other place? That's what intentions are. You don't know this other spa. You're just frustrated and pissed off that you couldn't find the place you were supposed to go. So now you're just going to be here. Some random low review, 0 stars kind of place. You know what I mean? So, but if you were to set your GPS to that address, to that spa, the GPS would have taken you directly there, right? You would have avoided that frustration, that anger, all of that stuff could be avoided if you just set that intention, right? So that you can focus on your journey, on what's happening right now, rather than what you want to happen down the line. That makes sense? So when you focus on your energy and you start eliminating the blockages or the imbalances, right, in your body, within your energy system, right, you can enhance the efficiency of your metabolic process, right? Boosting all your body's natural abilities to burn fat, to lose weight. Now, I know it sounds far-fetched, right? But remember, we are made of energy. Our whole body is made of energy. We can tell our body what to do from up here. That's why intentions are important. Because if we're not giving our body instructions, then it does whatever. It has no instructions. Imagine going to work and no one's giving you any instructions. What are you going to do? Right? We have to give our body instructions. So when we tell it, to burn fat, to speed up our metabolism, our bodies have that natural ability as it is. But if we encourage it and we send those intentions into our body, then it knows more what to do. It does it more efficiently, right? This is why we have to set that intention, because diet and exercise in all reality don't have very much to do with burning fat or boosting your metabolism, right? Shedding those pounds. I know that sounds hard to believe, but in all reality, about maybe 10-20% of all your efforts to lose weight actually involve diet and exercise. It's hard to believe, but that's actual scientific fact. I know that the diet culture world makes us believe that it's all about diet and exercise. You need to eat less, exercise more. When that's not actually true. It's part of the puzzle, right? It's 20% of the puzzle. But what about the other 80%? The other 80% is this kind of stuff. It's your intentions, it's your habits, right? It's what you think and what you feel. That's the other 80%, right? So, again, diet and exercise have very little to do with burning fat, boosting your metabolism, and shedding those pounds, because it starts with, right? Can you answer that question? What does it start with? Right? It has to do with energy, with what you are focusing on. Right? Are you focusing on that future, on what you think it should be like 30, 40 pounds down the line of that? That's where you want to be, your end game? Or are you focusing on the right now, on what's happening right now, what choices you're making right now? Right? We've discussed in this group over and over again that everything is energy, right? Energy can't be destroyed, but it can be transmuted. You can't create energy. You can't destroy it. All you can do is change it. So if you're focusing on the future, if you're focusing on where you want to be, instead of focusing on what choices you need to make today to get you to where you want to be, then we got to change all that up, right? We got to change that energy. So if you hate the way that your body looks, you hate that you feel unhealthy or that you are unhealthy, then we have to change that energy, right? If you can't change your thoughts around the unhealthiness, because you pass by a mirror and all of a sudden you realize that you're unhealthy, it kind of throws it back in your face that you're unhealthy, then we got to start kind of reverse engineering those thoughts. Right? Because a thought, a feeling, it's just energy. So if we start changing it, if we can't get our mind off of we're unhealthy, we don't look good, I don't like the way I look, then we kind of start talking ourselves backwards in a sense, and fake it till you make it. No, I look good. I look good. And no matter, and after a while, you may not believe it at first, because then you'll see a mirror and then you'll be like, oh, no, I don't. But after a while, things start changing, because now we're sending that energy into our body of, yes, we feel good. So our body starts matching that energy, right? So take charge of your health. With your words, start taking charge of your health, because that's where it starts, right? It starts with energy. Your words are energy. Your feelings are energy. Your thoughts are energy, all right? I'm not just here to inspire you to change, right? I'm offering you all these fantastic opportunities to take charge of your health, right? I'm here to offer personalized consultations to help you just kickstart your journey, right? If you're in this group, you've already taken a step towards where you want to be, but it takes a little bit more. You got to dig deeper. And if you work with me together, we can craft these tailored plans, because it's not a one size fits all when it comes to a weight loss journey, right? Meal plans tend to go into this one size fits all, but it's not a one size fits all. It has to be tailored to your uniqueness, to address your challenges and what you're going through, right? You need ongoing support, not just a piece of paper that says, here, eat this. Without this ongoing support, it's harder to reach your goals, because now you're just kind of following a piece of paper on a one size fits all kind of plan. And that doesn't work. So make a commitment to yourself. All right, let's transform your life, every part of your life, because again, the diet and exercise, that's just a fraction of the puzzle, one piece of the puzzle. To transform your life, you need to address all of you, right? Which is your emotions, your mentality, and your physical body. Okay, but we can transform your life with one intention at a time. So drop a comment below if you're ready to just take that leap, right, embark on another journey towards a better, healthier you, right, a happier you. Because when you're working with someone, we can make your dreams a reality. And I want you to keep something in mind. Okay, you're worthy and capable of achieving anything that you set your mind to. Okay, and that's when you're doing intentions, when you're setting intentions, that's what you're doing, right? You're setting your mind towards something. So let's make this journey one filled with positivity, all right, with self-love. That way you can have significant results, the results that you haven't been able to get. All right, so give you a little bit on intention, maybe a little bit more than intention, maybe a lot of it. But let's end this with a bit of a micro session. All right, we're going to start setting some intentions. So regardless of what time it is when you're watching this, what time of day, it doesn't have to be in the morning. It doesn't have to be a specific time. You can set an intention whenever, right? You can be having a crappy day, but we can set the intention to change that day. Kind of like resolutions don't have to be for New Year's, right? We can start any day. We don't have to wait for Monday. We can start on a Sunday afternoon. We can start on a Wednesday. Don't worry about the time, right? So let me stop sharing this screen really quick so I can play some music for you. Before we do that, that way you can have a list of the intentions we're going to go with. I'm just going to share this screen and the next screen real quick for you. All right, so these are going to be the intentions we're going through today. And all of these ones. Okay. That way, if you need to, you can make a list, write them down, or hell, just come back to this video anytime you need to set these intentions. All right. So I'm going to start playing some music. Okay, hopefully you can hear it okay. Okay. All right. Beautiful photo too. So music in the background, we're using music therapy in the background to help kind of get our brains in that meditative state so that it can absorb the intention. Okay, we're using root chakra music therapy today to help us be grounded, right? Our root chakra is associated with safety, with security. And that's what we want, right? Because when we become emotional eaters, when life throws lemons at us and we reach for food, food is becoming our comfort. Food is being our security blanket, right? It's making us feel safe. So we're going to play the music here so that we can start changing that effect and stop going towards food, but helping our bodies, our root chakra, feel that sense of security without having to go for food. All right. So go ahead, close your eyes. I want you to relax. Obviously, close your eyes if you're driving, but if you're somewhere safe where you can either sit back, lay down, just close your eyes and focus on your breathing, right? Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, take a deep breath in, as deep as you can go. Make sure that belly is rising and make it come out through your mouth in a noisy way, like you're sighing, right? Right, this is a cleansing breath. All right, you're breathing in new oxygen, new life into your body, and you're exhaling all of that negative energy, right? You're getting it out of your body, you're moving it. Okay, So keep focusing on that breathing and keep breathing as long as you feel that icky, negative emotional feelings. Keep taking a deep breath in and exhale out through your mouth. Once you feel like you kind of calmed your body, your nervous system has been regulated a little bit better, then just breathe like normal and focus on your breathing. Okay, and you don't have to do anything during these next few minutes. If you want to follow along out loud or in your mind and just repeat them in your mind, repeat them out loud, you can. But you don't have to. Me saying them is in your brain, picking up on them, your brain hearing them is already going to be absorbed if that's something that needs to be absorbed. Right? If this is something that your body's lacking in. So today, I intend to make a commitment to take care of my body on a completely different level of awareness. I will start listening to my body and mind as if they are best friends. My body is the only place I have to live for the rest of my life. Thank you, body, for always doing your best to keep me healthy and alive, even when I don't give you the tools to do your job. You still find a way to keep me alive. I will nourish my body with thoughts of abundant health. I am sending my cells love, and they are returning this love to my body. I am breathing more deeply to energize my body and elevate my mood. I have a complete sense of well-being. Life force is filling up my entire being. I choose to have healthy and positive thoughts about my body from here on out. All the cells in my body are repairing and replenishing themselves. My body is in perfect health. Today, I will make choices that support my well-being on every level: emotional, mental, and physical levels. So go ahead and stay here. Let this energy just be absorbed into your body. Let your body feel that. And I want you to pay attention to how your body felt as I read these sentences. How did it make you feel? Did it make you realize anything? I want you to stay here in this present moment, alone with yourself, alone with your thoughts, and just stay here just for a moment and see what comes up. Right now, I want you to start coming back to your body, back to the world around you. What do you sense? What do you hear? I want you to start wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers. And then slowly just start opening your eyes when you feel ready. All right. So let me know how that went for you, how you felt. Let me know what experiences you had. Drop them in the comments. Send me a DM if you don't feel comfortable leaving it in the comments. But I'd like to know what came up for you, how you felt as I read those sentences. All right. So I look forward to hearing your experience, and I'll see you next week during our live. But we'll be in touch throughout the week, all right? Through Facebook, through post. I'm here if you have any questions. If there's anything in particular you'd like to discuss, let me know. Drop it in the group or send me a DM. All right, but I encourage you to drop it in the group, because if you have that same question or if you're going through something specific, I guarantee that someone else is going through something very similar and is probably wondering the same things. All right, guys, talk later. Have a good rest of your Wednesday and have a good rest of your week. Remember, one moment at a time.